Good morning, children. This is CP sir. Hope everybody is doing good at home. Stay home, stay safe. So today I would like to discuss the next distribution, Poisson. In the previous class we have completed binomial distribution. See guys, in binomial distribution, small n and p are the essential parameters which we need to use to calculate the binomial distribution. There, if you observe, in binomial distribution, small n is always fixed. It's a definitely known value. Wherein in Poisson distribution, suppose for example, if small n is not fixed or it is indefinitely large, tends to infinity, then the binomial distribution calculation would become little tedious. At such scenario, we need to use Poisson distribution. S. D. Poisson during 18th century. So he had implemented and he had defined the concept of Poisson distribution. So his name is S. D. Poisson during 18th century, 1837. So he considered from the binomial distribution how to use the Poisson distribution, that means limiting form of a binomial distribution to Poisson distribution by applying some conditions. Condition number 1, there in binomial distribution small n is always fixed, but where in Poisson distribution n is not fixed, that means 0, 1, 2 and so on up to infinity we have to consider. In binomial distribution 0, 1, 2 and so on, small n, but where in Poisson distribution 0, 1, 2 and so on, infinity, indefinitely large. Here small n is not a known value, not definitely known, and small p, the probability of success is very small. During these two limitation or limiting forms, we use from binomial to Poisson distribution. When n is not indefinitely known and the small p is very small, means probability of success is very small, tends to 0. The small p tends to 0 and small n tends to infinity. Then by using the binomial probabilities, when n is not definitely known and p is very very small, then it is not possible to find out the binomial probabilities. Even if n is known and it is very large, tends to infinity, then the binomial probability calculation will become so tedious and time taking process. In such situations, S. D. Poisson during 18th century, he invented the distribution from the binomial probabilities where n is indefinitely large or definitely not known and p is very small, tends to 0, then the Poisson distribution has to be calculated by using the binomial probabilities. They are small n and small p. When small is not fixed, p is very very small, then we use this np becomes lambda. So this np becomes lambda. Now this lambda is the parameter of Poisson distribution. This lambda becomes the parameter of Poisson distribution. So let us see, S. D. Poisson has derived a limiting form of binomial distribution to Poisson distribution by applying 3 conditions, that is, when small n is indefinitely large and p is very very small, that means n tends to infinity and p tends to 0, then NP equals to lambda. These are the three conditions. This is condition number 1, condition number 2 and condition number 3. This NP equals to lambda is fixed now. Therefore, the lambda is the parameter of Poisson distribution. Now, Poisson distribution is used for the probability of success wherein it is very small, and this probability distribution is always a discrete probability distribution. So let us see the definition of Poisson distribution. Let X be a discrete random variable or discrete probability function with its PMF P of X equals to e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, wherein x equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to infinity. Lambda must be always greater than 0. So P of x equals to e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where x equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on infinity, and lambda must be greater than 0. So this x is a Poisson variate and its distribution of x is called as a Poisson distribution. Now this is the introduction of Poisson distribution. Look at here, guys. This is the PMF form of Poisson distribution. P of x equals to e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where x equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to infinity. Lambda is greater than 0. This is the PMF of binomial distribution. Now let us see some examples of Poisson distribution. I'll just illustrate few examples. Number 1, number of vehicles crossing a junction in 1 minute. See here, we cannot fix that within 1 minute how many vehicles are being passed or crossed, but here they are countable. That's why we said that Poisson distribution is a discrete case. They are countable, finite cases, but wherein the total number of independent observations are not being fixed, they are not known. That means number of vehicles crossing a junction in 1 minute. So 1 minute there may be a 0 vehicles passed or 1 vehicle, 2, 3 and so on, but cannot be fixed that 1 minute these many vehicles are being crossed. So wherein it is not fixed but they are finite, such cases we call it as a Poisson distribution cases. So example number 2, number of messages received in 1 minute. So here also the same case, number of messages received in 1 minute. It can't be said well in advance that these many messages are being just received, but number of messages are receiving per 1 minute. There are finite number of cases can be observed. So these are Poisson cases. So these are the 2 examples of Poisson distribution. Like this we can give many examples and many illustrations. Now let us see the properties of Poisson distribution. Features, nothing but properties. Number 1, it has one and only parameter. Poisson distribution has only one parameter, that is lambda. So using this we have to identify and we have to analyze and calculate the Poisson distribution. So the first property is it has only one and only parameter, that is lambda, and the PMF just now I have given. P of x equals to e power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where x takes 0 and so on up to infinity, lambda is greater than 0. This is second parameter. Sorry, this is second property. Property number 3. The range of Poisson distribution is 0 to infinity. This is the range of Poisson distribution. Next, mean is lambda, variance is also lambda, standard deviation is root lambda. Here mean equals to lambda, variance equals to lambda, and standard deviation equals to root lambda. If you observe the relation between mean and variance, is mean is always equal to variance. This is very important question. What is the relation between mean and variance in Poisson distribution? You need to write mean is always equals to variance. In Poisson distribution, the mean and variance are equal. Next, property number 5. If lambda is not an integer, say example lambda is 1.2. If lambda is not an integer, then lambda has a unimodal. Then the Poisson distribution has a unimodal, not lambda, sorry. Poisson distribution has a unimodal, unique. So what is the mode value of Poisson distribution here? The integral part. Then mode equals to 1. So the integral part of the lambda becomes the mode, the unique modal value. If lambda is an integer, then Poisson distribution has bimodal. Poisson distribution has bimodal, that is lambda minus 1. So these are the mode values of Poisson distribution when lambda is an integer. Now next property. If Poisson distribution is always positively skewed. So positively skewed, that means the beta 1 value is always greater than 0. Poisson distribution is positively skewed distribution, and this Poisson distribution we can say it as a leptokurtic curve. That means the beta 2 value is greater than 3, leptokurtic, which is more peaked. So the beta 2 value is always greater than 3. And the last property, if lambda is very large, that means infinity, then this tends to normal distribution. Poisson distribution tends to normal distribution. So previously I wrote lambda is not an integer. Lambda is not an integer, then it is unimodal. That means the integral part of lambda if lambda is an integer, then it is a bimodal. They are lambda and lambda minus 1. So these are all the properties of Poisson distribution. Parameter is lambda, and the PMF, P of x equals 3 power minus lambda power x by x factorial, where x takes the value 0 to infinity and lambda greater than 0. Range is 0 to infinity. The mean, variance, standard deviation, mean and variance are always equal. They are lambda. Standard deviation is root lambda. Poisson distribution as a positively skewed distribution, that is beta 1 greater than 0, and it's a leptokurtic also, and beta 2 greater than 3. Lambda is large, then the Poisson distribution tends to normal distribution. We have some limiting forms to normal distribution in Poisson distribution. If lambda is large, tends to infinity. If lambda is not an integer, then what is the mode of Poisson distribution? The integral part of lambda is the mode. It has unimodal. If it is an integer, then it has a bimodal value. That means lambda and lambda minus 1. These are the properties of Poisson distribution. Now let us see the basic problems. See here in your exercise, please refer textbook. In your exercise questions, Poisson distribution, question number 54 to 64, they are all theory questions, so which just now I have explained. You can refer textbook. So 54 to 64 questions, all they are theory questions, 1 mark 2 mark theory questions. Now straight away I would like to start the problems now. So some basic problems I am just going to discuss now. Problem number 65 in your exercise, problem number 65. Given standard deviation is 3, given standard deviation is 3 in a Poisson distribution, find mean. By using standard deviation, mean has to be calculated. Now tell me, in the previously properties, standard deviation is nothing but square root of lambda. It is given 3. Then what would be the lambda? Square root, if you take this side, 3 square, that is 9. Therefore mean is lambda, that is 9. So this is the basic problem, 1 mark problem. Standard deviation is 3, mean we need to calculate, and standard deviation equals to root lambda. Just refer properties of Poisson distribution. So by using the standard deviation, find out lambda, wherein lambda is nothing but mean of Poisson distribution. If they ask variance, as I said that mean and variance are equal now, so variance also becomes 9. So this is problem number 65. Just see this. Just make a note if you want. Problem number 65. Mean equals to lambda equals to 9. Now problem number 66. Given mean of Poisson distribution is 4. Now reverse it is. Find out standard deviation. Mean of Poisson distribution. What is mean of Poisson distribution? Lambda. So lambda is given 4. Then standard deviation equals to root lambda, root 4, that is 2. Very simple problem, guys. So mean is given, standard deviation we need to calculate. Standard deviation equals to root lambda, root 4, 2. Just make a note. Problem number 66. Next. These are all basic problems, 1 mark, 2 mark. Problem number 67. Given P of x equals to 0. Sorry, we need to calculate P of x equals to 0 and lambda is given 5. That means mean is given 5. So mean lambda is 5. We need to find out P of x equals to 0. As we know that Poisson distribution PMF, e power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial, where x takes the value 0, 1, 2 and so on up to infinity, lambda greater than 0. Look at this, guys. Always you need to write the PMF along with the real value x with the lambda greater than 0. Range has to be written now. Always, whenever you write any distribution, PMF with range has to be written. Now substitute P of x equals to 0. In place of small x, substitute 0. E power minus lambda, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial. Lambda value is also given. E power minus 5. 5 power 0 by 0 factorial is 1. So anything power 0, 1. So e power minus 5. What is e power minus 5? 0.0067. This one e power minus 5 using scientific calci or Poisson tables, which are given in page number 428. So you can have a look Poisson tables as well as in your scientific calci exponential of -5 shift. So you can see this button. Look at here in your scientific calci shift. Here you can see ln, press that, e will come, and then -5 equal 0.0067. So this is how you need to do it in your scientific calci. So this is the problem number 67. P of x equals to 0, that value is 0.0067. You can use scientific calci or Poisson tables in page number 428. You can check out e power of -5 value at 0. You will be getting it 0.0067. So I'll complete this. We'll go ahead with next one, problem number 68. Hope you are following this. So now problem number 68. Here given probability of x equals to 0, the value 0.0498. Find lambda. So we need to calculate lambda value. Find lambda. Write the PMF now. I said every problem you need to write the PMF. It carries 1 mark. E power minus lambda, lambda power x by x factorial, where x takes 0 to infinity and lambda greater than 0. Already P of x 0 value is given, that is 0.0498. Now P of x equals to 0 means e power of minus lambda, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial, that is 0.0498. So e power minus lambda, anything power 0 1, 0 factorial 1. E power minus lambda is 0.0498. Now from page number 4 to 8, Poisson tables, check out the value 0.0498 where the lambda lies. So from the table to the value we need to check 0.0498. If you deeply observe at lambda value 3, I mean 3.0, you will be having this value 0.0498. Please check out guys, page number 428 in Poisson tables, where the lambda at 3.0 you can observe this value 0.0498. E power minus lambda value at lambda 3 you will be getting 0.0498. From the table to the lambda value should be observed. So this is problem number 68. So we'll go to the next problem. Problem number 69. Here also same kind of question guys. P of x equals to 0, that is 0.1224. Write PMF. They are asking us to write the PMF of Poisson distribution. Now generally P of x 0 means e power minus lambda, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial. That means e power minus lambda, this value is given already 0.1224. In the previous problem I said that 0.1224. Check out page number 428 Poisson tables. 0.1224 from the table to the value of lambda should be observed. So you can get it, the lambda value from Poisson tables, that is at 2.1. At lambda 2.1, this value you can see 0.1224. Check out the tables. Now write the PMF. P of x equals to x, e power of minus 2.1 2.1 whole power x by x factorial, where x takes 0 to infinity and lambda greater than 0. This is problem number 69. Hope you are following, students. Now problem number 70. So carefully observe, this is very important question. P of x equals to 2 equals to P of x equals to 3. Find P of x equals to 4. So little interesting question it is. P of x equals to 2 equal to P of x equals to 3. We don't know lambda value, but we need to calculate P of x equals to 4. First of all, using this condition, we need to calculate the lambda first parameter, and then that lambda can be substituted in the asked question. P of x equals to 4. Write down P of x equals to 2 means e power minus lambda power 2 by 2 factorial, because x is given 2 in place of x in PMF, substitute 2 equals to e power of minus lambda cube by 3 factorial. Carefully observe, guys, using this condition, e power minus lambda power 2 by 2 factorial. In the PMF, x 2 I have substituted and 3 I have substituted and equated both the things. Now e power minus lambda cancel. So lambda square by 2 factorial is 2. Here lambda cube by 3 factorial, 3 into 2, that is 6. Now lambda square, and here calculate, 2 lambdas are removed, then 1 by 2 equals to lambda by 6. So lambda equals to 6, you take this side, that is lambda value. First calculate lambda using the given condition. Lambda value you have got 3. Now easily you can substitute, no? P of x equals to 4, apply PMF. E power minus lambda value you have got 3, and 3 power of lambda power of 4 by 4 factorial. E power of minus 3 is 0.0498. Check out the tables or use scientific calci. 3 power 4 is 81 divided by 4 factorial is 24. 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 3 is 12, 12 is 24. So simplify this one, you will be getting answer 0.1680. P of x equals to 4. This is the problem. Little interesting problem. Carefully you see it. As per the given condition, we need to calculate first the lambda term, and then by substituting lambda we can observe P of x equals to 4. Probability of x equals to 4. Here come the answer is P of x equals to 4, that is equals to 0.1680. This is problem number 70. I hope you are following and just noting down the problems. Please calculate if you understood. Now the next question, problem number 71. Here one condition is given. Carefully observe, guys. Probability of the second term or the second probability term is equal to a half of the first probability term. You all know that x equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to infinity. Always this 0 will become the first term, and 1 will become the second term, and 2 will become the third term. So don't consider this is the 0th term. This is always the first term. Now as per the given question, the probability of the second term, what is second term? 1 is half of the probability of the first term. This is the condition given. By using this condition, we need to calculate standard deviation. This is also a little interesting one. P of x equals to the second probability term is equal to half of the first probability term, that is 0. Second probability is 1, first probability is 0. Always 0 you consider it as first probability term. Now apply PMF. E power minus lambda, lambda power 1 by 1 factorial, half e power minus lambda, lambda power 0 by 0 factorial. This cancel. Therefore lambda equals to 1 by 2 or 0.5. So don't think that this is by, or 0.5. Clear? Lambda value we have got. Now what is standard deviation? Standard deviation of Poisson distribution is root lambda, that is 0.5 under root 0.7071. This is problem number 71. Are you clear? So now the general, whatever the introduction I have given, those general problems I have completed. 1 mark, 2 mark question. Further, by using fitting of Poisson distribution, I am going to deal another 2 1 mark, 2 mark problems in the immediate next class, and then regular 5 mark questions, the main concept problems we are going to solve. So this is the end of the session. I hope everybody is doing great and then following all my classes. If you want, you can subscribe. If you subscribe directly, you can get all the links, whatever the video I am going to upload. Please do share. Those who are unable to grab this opportunity to see these classes, I hope initially I have already told you, I can give you only 60 to 70% of the information through videos whenever the college starts. Anyhow, once again I am going to discuss all these problems, just a glance. We can revise it once again. So I can give you the clear cut information, because board teaching would definitely vary from the online teaching. So I hope everybody is following at least 70 to 80%. I hope. Please stay at home, stay safe, work hard, do not waste your time. Thank you so much for following me and listening all the classes. Such a great response I have got by these videos. I hope everybody is safe and healthy at home. Have a nice day, guys. Signing off, your Charan sir. Thank you.